Alright. Emilia has a choice. She can either join Gradius or... Oh, who am I kidding? She doesn't have a choice. The game won't continue until you do, but... Let's just pretend she has a choice. Yeah, she pretty much lied about the whole going to jail thing. She just sneaked in, basically. Interesting. So she's in it for the money? Ah, well, at least she has reasons for it. If she's being adopted by a foster family, why do you need to support them? Nah. This Rufus guy seems to be a very moral person, despite being a criminal. Then why are you in Gradius? Whatever. No idea what that's supposed to mean right now, but whatever. Ah, playing the guilt treatment, huh? One of the heads? Then where's the rest? Interesting. Nah. I guess not. And now you're pretty much given a choice. Since I already know that nothing's gonna happen until I do. Hey, you didn't say anything about that. Rufus constantly pulls this crap on her. I don't like training. This is probably the easiest battle in the game, since all you do is hit targets. I hear that if you hit them all, you get a prize. But I don't know if I've ever managed to do that. That's 4, 5, 6. Oh, I hit them all. Wow. Huh. Well, it doesn't look like it. And she's become really excited for some reason. Yeah, this isn't really all that hard. Darn it. There we go. But it can be very annoying at that limit. Okay. 200 credits. These little eyeball things that come out are mean. Ignore them. And that was really easy. This is Kurong. It's a slum-like town that really doesn't have much to offer, except for a few shops that have rare stuff. But all of the stuff here is very pricey. So I'm not going to be able to afford this anytime soon. Also, as you may have realized, you don't get money after battle. Well, not much anyway. So, how do you gain money in this game? Certain quests will give you money from continuing throughout the game. And other than that, you really don't have much chances for money in this game called credits. Thankfully, the Squaresoft was kind enough to institute a couple of tricks for you to exploit, and I will be doing that fairly shortly. You don't need to do it much early on, but towards the end game, you pretty much have to rely on that. Either that or be bored to death. Yeah, missions will take time to actually activate, and you have to do other stuff in the meantime. Don't worry about staying alert. You don't ever have to start a mission until you go back there and talk to Rufus, so you're pretty much safe. Yeah, collecting runes are pretty much symbols on your body, so to speak. And these symbols by themselves don't do anything, but if you collect all 4, you gain the gift for rune magic. I'll be getting into magic later. If you talk to him again. Campaign funds will be given to you as you progress throughout the game. 2 quests off the top of my head do this, and they're both pretty handy. But since you have to progress through the storyline in order to get the credits, makes them somewhat worthless. Since by the time you're done with the credits, yeah, it's very annoying. I'll get into that later. I could try to explain it now, but it's just confusing to deal with. Now, if you talk to Lisa again. So she's a tough girl. Nah. Now I have Lisa back. Awesome. She's probably one of the best karate people in the whole game right there. Just because she starts out with such high strength. Strength is probably the highest stat in the game for martial artists. Since strength actually determines their overall power when using martial arts, swords are a little different. Strength has some to do with how strong they are, but it more has to do with how strong your sword is. I believe it takes the power of your sword and your strength, take the strength, and add the sword strength and divide it by 2. And that's how strong your sword is. I mean how strong your sword skills will be. So, you want to make sure you have as strong a sword as possible. And now I'm getting Annie back. Alright, I got my team back. There's actually another member I can get. Let's see. He said go to Devin. Now, apparently all these places are in different planets, according to the wiki. Which I find kind of strange. I don't know what Squaresoft was thinking with that one. Now, there's 2 places you can go. Over here to the Arcane Palace, or over here to the Lair of the Rune. Lure of the Rune, excuse me. Now, since I've already started the Rune quest, I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. Hide Rune and Kurong. Wow. Victory Rune and Shrike. Freedom Rune and Despair, which we've already got. Vitality Rune and Tanzer. I don't know why you need Pebbles to learn the Rune magic when Emilia and gang already have it. Huh. Weird. Now, when you start the Rune quest, you gotta be careful. And that's my old quest, from when I first tried this Let's Play. This Tanzer thing is actually a giant whale of sorts that tries to swallow ships and stuff that travel across the galaxy, basically. And he can appear at any time. A particular ship's supposed to appear when Tanzer is going to swallow you. So if you see that particular ship, you know you're screwed. Tanzer is very hard to beat. I kid you not. Very hard to beat. So, try not to beat Tanzer until you're completely sure you're ready. And what's Rufus doing here? And now we have Rufus in our team. Let's see stats here. Okay. Rufus is good with swords, good with magic, and good with guns. Now, I could use him, but I'm trying to make a balanced party here, so I don't want two of the same thing. Who do I want to get rid of? I'm guessing I'm going to get rid of Annie, as much as I hate to do that. I think Rufus learns moves a little slower than she does. Let's see. How big of a strength are we talking here? I've got an idea. I'm going to use Annie. Why? Well... You're gonna find out. I'm not gonna be doing this Rune quest yet either, until I beef my people up a bit. Before I progress any farther, end video.